Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. Previously, having reunited with Layton, our heroes begin their ascent of the towering pagoda. Solving every puzzle barring their way, the group steadily climbs each of the pagoda's floors. Slowly, challenge by challenge, the group approaches the top floor, where the future Layton awaits. Yes, I'm excited. I feel like huge things are going to happen. Oh, I can't wait. But first, we need to deal with these two chuckleheads, so... Shmel me. Yeah, oh, what a great name. So, you're the scoundrel who bullied my poor underling. That's going to cost you, lad. Look who went crying to his boss. I've never seen such bravery. Quiet, Hugh. What was I supposed to do back there? I was outnumbered. There, I understand. You're a small fellow, and you knew you had no chance of stopping us. So you got your big lug of a boss to do the dirty work for you. Sling all the insults you'll like, boy. Believe you me, if the boss allowed violence in the pagoda, I'd have pounded you one already. Since I can't do that, I'll sock it to you with a vicious puzzle. Oh, this is so weird. Would you like me to take care of this one, Luke? Don't trouble yourself with this riffraff, Professor. I can handle whatever he's dishing out. Number 92, Cave Cover-Up. Uh-oh. No. Not one of these. A couple of rapscallions have hidden some stolen good... Do scallions and rapscallions have a shared etymology? I'm thinking about onions. Anyway, a couple of rapscallions have hidden some stolen goods in a cave. To protect their stash, they're planning to seal off the entrance with some wood. To do so, they need to cut the board shown below into 2 equal pieces. Where should the thieves make their cut? Draw the answer with your stylus. 2 equal pieces. Would it be here? Let's do a thicker pen size. Not quite. Wait, would it? Would that be right? No. It's the same number of squares, but it's not... No, it's not oriented right. It's equal pieces, right? Now, it says equal pieces, but that's a pretty vague term. Could it be equal number or identically shaped? You know, it's always been phrased as identically shaped whenever it's asked me that. Let's try a hint coin and see what I can glean. Try counting the squares on the board. For 2 pieces to be equal, they have to have the same number of squares. Oh. Then did I do it? 6 plus 1 is 7. 6 plus 1 is 7. Well, okay, this should be it. I saw it right away. Oh.
This puzzle has met its match.
What?
Well, this is a vexing development.
I feel lied to, game. Why would you do that? So they do need to be the same? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's... Come on, be a little clearer, game. That one's not on me. I don't care what anyone says. Alright, let's figure this out properly. Okay, yeah, that one. That's it. I see it. You just flip this one counterclockwise by 90 degrees and they become identical. That has to be it.
Allow me to present my solution. Success!
Nice cut. You're exactly right. To seal the cave, the thieves flipped one of the pieces upright as shown above. Yep. So much for that puzzle. Now what will you do? You're lucky the boss doesn't let me rough up people in here. But you can't stay here forever, and when I see you on the outside, you'd best watch your back. Yeah, what he said. They're all bark and no bite. Come on, everyone, we've got places to be. It's ridiculous. Can I investigate these doors now? No? Okay, onward. Whoa. Cool room. Thank you, Pluke. Is that the floor reflected in the ceiling? Or... I'm afraid to touch something and start a puzzle. My, what a fine hat that gentleman is wearing. Oh. You can preen in the mirrors later. You didn't tell me that my tie wasn't on straight. This whole room is covered in mirrors. Strange, isn't it? It's very disorienting. It's hard to know which way we should head. It seems as if we've hit a dead end. How do you think we should proceed, Big Luke? Maybe there's a hidden panel on one of these walls that we have to press to open a door in here. Close, but not quite. If my guess is correct, the door out of here is hidden in the dark over there. But we can't just rush headlong into the dark. There is no telling what traps could be set there. Ah, now I see what you're getting at. Are you saying that this room is a puzzle, Professor? That's right, Luke, and I'm about to solve our way out of here. The Mirror Maze. This should be fun. Uh-oh. What are these numbers beneath the letters? Uh-oh. 16 circular rooms are arranged in a square below. A beam of light shines in a straight line from each of the 4 letters, A, B, C, and D, and exits through each of the 4 yellow arrows. 2-sided mirrors in 4 of the rooms reflect the beams. Each beam passes through the number of rooms listed below its letter. Identify which 4 rooms contain mirrors and the direction each mirror faces by tapping the rooms. I see. Two-sided mirrors in 4 of the rooms. So I can only place down 4 at once, right? Well, it's letting me place down more than 4. Yeah, I guess I can place more than 4, but I have to just place 4 to make this make sense. 2-sided mirrors in 4 of the rooms reflect the beams of light, and each beam passes through the number of rooms listed below its letter. Well, let's see, A is 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could take a snaking path to get to this arrow, or go out here. So that simplifies things quite a bit. Honestly, I could put one right there. But I can only place 4, so it's not... It wouldn't serve me to put that there. I need the... If I put a mirror like that, alright, so currently, in this current situation, we have A going up this way for 5 rooms, B going up and over for 4 rooms. Now, unfortunately, I don't think C can meet any of these. Ah. Is it 1 beam of light per arrow? Hold on. A beam of light shines in a straight line from each of the 4 letters and exits through each of the 4 yellow arrows. Each of the 4 yellow arrows. I have to cover all of them for sure. I think I may have solved it. So earlier I failed to remember the placement of this arrow, so C is solved by just keeping this path open. In fact, I think that's the only arrow that a C can ever reach. So A's path will go up here, over to here, and that is exactly 5 spaces. B goes up here, it's that, and bounds out that way, that's 4 spaces. C goes straight up, that's 4 spaces, And D was a bit tricky, but I think I have solved it. D goes up, let's move that the correct way, thank you. D goes up, bounces there, around, and heads that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I have solved it, yes. We have 4 mirrors placed. They're all meeting the goal. This is it.
That should do the trick. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Ooh, we hit 3,000. Nice. Perfecto. Okay then, let's press on. It seems my theory was right on the money. This way, everyone. Ooh, nice clock. Look at this rugged old clock, Luke. It must be an antique. Well, I guess future Layton hasn't lost some of his sense. Just a few more steps to go. I wonder if these walls are made of... No, now's not the time. Okay, who made this room? Look at this Legend of Zelda-ass room. Professor, I think this may be the top floor. We must be close now. Yeah, we're pretty close. Oh, what am I looking at? That's a lot of hint coins found in short order. The future professor's quarters are most likely on the other side of that door. But how are we supposed to make it over that huge gap? Does anyone else think this floor looks like a giant slide puzzle? An astute observation. It seems the foundation under our feet is yet another puzzle for us to solve. The future Layton sure has a flair for the dramatic. That does seem to be the case. Now to get started on this puzzle. How are we gonna move these? The bridge is out. If you don't find a way across this room, you'll be unable to continue on. Can you figure out how to put the 4 pieces of the dragon bridge back together? You can't walk through the spiked balls, so you'll need to deal with that too. Alright. Well, here's the head. I need to move this piece up into this spot. And you definitely, there's a 4x4 space here on this side. So, I also need to end the puzzle with the spike ball over here somewhere. Well, in my luck, that might be one of the last steps I do. I think the first thing I should try to do is... move this piece. Oh no! No, dude. I'm so close.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
I'm glad that's over.
Well, that's settled.
You did it. The future Layton is just on the other side of the Dragon Bridge. There, it's safe to cross now, everyone. I wonder how it works. Dangerous, but very intriguing. Uh-oh. This villain is already inside Layton's head. Oh, this is just like an obstacle course. Cool. At least someone's having fun. Alright, stand back. I'm going to open the door. Be careful. Who knows what the future Professor Layton has planned for us? Oh, this will be good.
Excuse me, you there!
Welcome, Hershel Layton.
Oh, it's a dude.
I demand an explanation.
That is clearly what's his Alan? Yeah, it's Alan. It's clearly Alan. All right, that answers a lot of questions immediately. Also, there's no way the future Layton would be wearing a different hat. It's a different shape, different color.
Are you really Professor Layton?
Yes, of course. Don't you recognize your old friend?
I don't know. Something about you seems off.
Surely you recognize yourself, Hershel. Misfortune, our fortune, is a result of your ambition and genius.
What is it, Professor?
You've put on quite a show, but it's clear to me that you're nothing but a charlatan.
Oh, is that so?
He's not even attempting to sound similar.
Professor, what tipped you off?
Yes, what indeed? I'm all ears.
You, sir, are a fraud, and I intend to expose you for the impostor you are. Fascinating. Do continue. Luke, would you be so kind as to solve the quick puzzle for me? Right now, Professor? But aren't we kind of in the middle of something? Huh? Looking up? Yeah, alright, let's see where he's going with this. What does this have to do with what's going on, though? A pile of blocks has been carefully stacked. The image below is a view from the side. Side? It's a balancing? But, huh? The image below is a view from the side. The perspective is also rotated in an unknown direction. Ah. Gravity is acting on the block, so any block not touching the ground or a block below it will fall. When you're looking at the blocks from the correct angle, which direction, A, B, C, or D, is up? Okay. My brain is too smooth for this one. Hint coin. When you examine the stack of blocks from each direction, can you find any unstable blocks? Look carefully. Hint coin. Try turning the image and looking at it with each letter as the top. Keep an eye out for blocks with blank spaces beneath them. But I can't rotate it because I'm not holding a DS in my hands. If you look at the stack with B as the top, the small green square beneath the big red square would fall, so B isn't the answer. Alright. Okay, and if A was the top, this pink one would fall. Now if C were the top, this would fall. And if D were the top, yeah, I think it's D.
Here's my answer.
Yay!
I knew it!
I did it! That was all me, with my own brain power. D is indeed up. When you look carefully at the stack from each angle, you can see which blocks would be pulled down by gravity. With the exception of D at the top, all the other positions would have falling blocks. Yes, the boy is quite bright. We all know that, but what does that have to do with anything? I'm getting there, but first a question. I have a pen in my pocket that's either red or blue. Which is it? What a terribly uncharacteristic query for you to make. There's no logic for me to work through. I'm not a mind reader, and I refuse to guess blindly. How can I solve your puzzle without a single hint? So, in other words, you have no idea what color the pen in my pocket is? Of course not. That's funny. Oh? Luke, what would happen if you removed the bottom row of blocks from that structure I showed you? The rest of the blocks would fall down, I suppose. That's right. Those blocks in the middle of the structure don't float in midair. Only by resting on the blocks beneath can those blocks stay elevated. If you were really me, you would have lived through this very moment before. Therefore, you should know exactly what color the pen in my pocket is. Given your answer, I can only assume your memory of that crucial event has vanished. But remember those blocks. Each sits on top of the next. When you remove one, everything on top of it comes tumbling down. It all makes sense now. It does? So, out with it already. What color is the pen in your pocket? There was never any pen to begin with. That is the worst disguise I've ever seen in my life.
I had a feeling you were behind this, Dr. Stun Gun. Or, should I say, Dimitri Allen?
An impressive deduction. Does anything ever get past you, Hershel?
Future Layton solved. Stun Gun solved. The future Layton turns out to be Dimitri Allen, the famous scientist renowned for his research into time travel technology. Dr. Stun Gun is really Dimitri Allen, one of the scientists involved in the time machine explosion 10 years ago.
Hats off to you, Hershel.
But you just took off one hat and put on another. What gives?
So you're the one who's been kidnapping scientists under my name. But why?
Have you ever tried to build a time machine by yourself? It's a Herculean task. And by pinning the blame on you, I could disguise myself as one of the poor scientists who vanished. Conveniently, that also provided an excellent way to lure you here. After all, the virtuous Hershel Layton would never stand by as someone sullied his good name. Sure enough, you came running. And faster than expected at that.
Okay, but why? Answers.
You're a real lowlife, you know that?
So why me? You could have chosen anyone to be the scapegoat.
Oh no, it had to be you. You see, you play a critical part in the completion of my time machine.
Huh?
Or rather, your memories do.
What?
What are you saying?
The best part is that I've already got what I need from you.
Of course. So that strange device.
The goggles. They sucked out his memories. What?
Finally catching on, eh? Those glasses you put on were a cognitive capture unit of my own design. In layman's terms, a memory recorder.
But what use could you possibly have for my memories?
And why not just ask nicely?
Why, they provide me with data, of course. Your memories contain all the information I need. to recreate that fateful day's experiment.
Oh, was Layton there? Why would he be there, though?
Which day?
The day I lost everything that mattered to me.
I still don't understand what you're getting at.
I'd imagine you know quite a bit about loss yourself, Hershel. Think, man. I'm talking about Claire.
Claire.
As you know, time travel is based on movement through wormholes. One end of the wormhole is anchored in the present. But every wormhole also needs a point of origin. And to find this point of origin, one needs data. Both you and Bill had substantial interactions with Claire on the day of the accident. Using your memories of those interactions, I will triangulate the point right before her death. Of course, finding a wormhole's point of origin is no easy task. If my calculations were even the slightest bit off, I could be trapped forever.
Then why take the risk? What do you stand to gain?
Everything. You see, like you, Hershel, I loved Claire.
Ooh.
So, you intend to travel back through time and save her?
You would think this would be something both of them would want. I ask again, why wouldn't he just nicely ask Layton?
Surely you wouldn't stop me. After all, haven't you wished for this yourself?
Nothing can excuse the kidnapping of all those scientists. Not even this, Dimitri.
You disappoint me. I had hoped a rational man like yourself would understand that the ends justify the means.
That's not even close to what rationality is.
I don't see it that way.
Then what's your next move? Turn me into the police? I'd like to see you try.
Okay, amidst all this, the only thing I can focus on is that, boy, Fluke is being awfully quiet right now. So, well, I personally still believe that time travel isn't real at all, and all this wormhole nonsense is not real, and something else is going on. Dimitri Allen sure believes it's real himself. Could be delusion. I don't know. They went to all this work. All of this just for this? I mean, yeah, I guess love can motivate you like that, I suppose, but wow. Alright, I gotta see more. You're mistaken in thinking I came here to report you to the authorities. I'm here to put an end to the schemes of the man who dragged my good name through the dirt. Ha! That's a lovely sentiment, Hershel, but you seem to have forgotten one key detail. The towering pagoda is my stronghold, and that means you're on my turf. I have more than enough men here to overpower you. Look here. Huh? What is this? We got troops? This 18th century relief illustrates our situation perfectly. It displays two warring factions of 5 troops. The stars indicate the strength of each troop. Your side is more or less accurately represented by the red and mine by the gray. It should be fairly clear to you who the victor will be. The gray side has more powerful troops. There's no way red could win. Exactly. Your apprentice has a good head on his shoulders, Hershel. Personally, I think it's a bit premature to praise him in this case, Dimitri. From what I can see, our troops wouldn't lose the fight, provided the battle is fought one-on-one. It sounds to me like you simply don't wish to admit defeat. If you believe it possible, prove it. Huh. Well, no do-overs, I guess. Puzzle Battle 2, Layton versus Dimitri. Each troop will engage one troop from the other side in one-on-one combat. Pair each of your red troops against one from the opposing gray forces. Your troops are marked with an icon of Professor Layton. The strength of each troop is represented by the number of stars on its banner. Arrange your forces so that the red side avoids defeat. When you're ready to submit your answer, tap OK to proceed. Well, when you're ready to submit your answer. Huh? Pair each of your red troops against one from the opposing gray forces. Strength. How? I'm confused. So I have 4 of the 4 stars? Is that right? I'm so confused about how this will carry on. What are the rules? If I sick my 4-star against this 1-star, will my 4-star live? I don't understand how this works. I have no idea what's going on. I can't parse this. What? Okay, let's sick a 1-star against the 5 stars and see what the hell happens. Yeah, okay, let's try this and see what happens. There, each side wins 2 fights, loses 2 fights, and ties 1. It's a perfect draw. What? Did I beat it? What? Of course, what the red side lacks in the strength of its troops, it can make up for with strategy. Your logic has impressed me once again. What? Ah!
Very nicely done, Hershel.
Give it up, Dimitri!
Give it up? Oh, no. I'm just getting started.
Huh? Oh, it's a governor, or prime minister. It's a hostage.
Bill Hawks.
As you can see, my hostage here is something of a big shot. So I wouldn't try anything funny if I were you.
You're a monster!
Oh no.
What? Okay, I want to be very clear. I have no idea how I just lucked into clearing that. I didn't even conceive of a tie. Alright. Prime Minister Bill Hawks, who was unaccounted for after the time machine accident, is discovered by Professor Layton in future London. Abducted by Dimitri, the Prime Minister is now being held prisoner. Will the heroes be able to rescue him? Oh no, we're trapped.
I hate to disappoint you, but it seems you've failed to ensnare the genuine article.
Huh?
Professor? How'd you get there?
Oh, what in the world?
Just what is going on here? Why are there 2 of you?
Which one is the real professor?
What? Don Paolo?
If he's in here,
Then where's the real professor?
This is getting far too complicated.
Yeah, it is! I don't care what anyone has to say about it. I'll count this as confirmation Layton is bald under there. I called it. Oh, I cannot imagine what this must be like for anyone who made this their first Layton game. Frickin' Don Paolo!
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, my cheeks hurt.
Take note, Luke. A true gentleman never plays his ace in the hole until absolutely necessary.
Hey, Layton, here's an idea for you. Why don't you quit it with the lectures and get me out of here?
Help us, Professor!
Be patient, Luke. I just need to find a way past this lock.
I have so many questions. So I take it the swap happened that when we passed through the doors and there was a note on Flora's back and all that. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. Ah, jeez. I love this stupid nonsense. Okay. This cell door will open if you simply press the right button. Here's how to find it. Think of the buttons as squares on a grid. They are squares on a grid. From wherever you start, move from one square to another in the direction dictated by each symbol. A star means go left, a moon means go right, a sun means go down, and a drop of water means up. There's only one button you can start from and reach all of the others by following the rules listed above. Push that button and then tap submit. Aha. Well, this is just trial and error now, isn't it? So... the star is a left? Well, if I start with this moon, it would direct me right. And that the sun will send me down. And then the teardrop goes up. It's caught in a loop right here. Right, down, left, up. This quadrant up here, these four, that is a looping trap, so whatever I do, I need to get there last. Now these two stars will both send me left into this trap. So that should be the final thing. Yeah, let's work backwards from this trap I've uncovered. I need to reach that somehow. Oh? Have I found it? From this, if you start at this star, you go left, the sun is down, the moons carry you right to here, where you go up, then left. And that would cover every single space on the board. Only one button you can start from and reach all the others by following the rules listed above. Push that button, then tap submit.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Just as I suspected.
Correct. Once you realize that all of the squares are leading you to the same endpoint, the start is easy to figure out. Yay! It would seem the tables have turned on you, Dimitri. Given your penchant for logical thinking, I'd say you're deluded about the current situation. Look around you. In case you haven't noticed, you're deep within the family's headquarters. I need only say the word and my men will come rushing to my aid. You underestimate me, Dmitri. Do you think I'd be so naive as to set foot in your base without a plan of my own? Meaning? This building is fascinating in its complexity. I saw plenty of spots where one might conceal a trap or the like. On my way here, I set up a few diversions of my own. Call for your henchmen if you like. I imagine most of them will have their hands full for at least a few more minutes. Clever, Hershel. Very clever. Come on, boss, we gotta run! It seems I must concede defeat today, but this is far from over. Why run? Why? Just wait for your men to deal with the traps and, I look forward to seeing you when our paths cross next. They're much faster than I imagined. There's no chance of us catching them. Oh no. What's wrong? Dmitri and his men managed to abscond with the Prime Minister in the midst of all this commotion. Wasn't he chained up? Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. I swear to God that alarm is like the boss intro warning thing from Mega Man X4. Am I the only one hearing that? I feel like I'm about to fight Magma Dragoon, the coolest video game character ever made. Dimitri's activated an alarm. Family members from the area are going to flood this place before long. There's a distinct possibility we may have to fight our way out of the towering pagoda. Fight? Oh right, yeah. Layton does do the sword good. But didn't you take care of Dimitri's henchmen on the way in, Professor? Not quite, I'm afraid. What few diversions I managed to set up will only buy us a few more minutes. The path we took on the way in is most likely swarming with family thugs now. Our only hope is to find some sort of an emergency escape route. Dmitri is a prudent man. He may have one hidden in this room somewhere. We must search this place thoroughly. I'm having so much fun right now. Yeah! Don Paolo's part of the crew! He's right there! Yeah!
No escape route through the roof? Bah! Shoddy design.
I don't think we'll find what we're looking for over here. Hint coin. I'll take that though. Hell yeah. It looks dodgy, but there doesn't seem to be anything here. Aha! There's a trapdoor here. I'm glad my hunch was right. This is our ticket out of here.
Oof, this stairwell is awfully narrow, and there's more than one path. Which way do we go, Layton?
Look, there's a map here that charts out of the network of tunnels, the network of channels below us. Let me see. My, this is a bit of a tangled mess, isn't it? A blind escape. This looks straightforward. What are the rules? In the dark maze of tunnels below, you can't turn unless you hit a wall. Following this rule, you need to reach the goal without taking the same path twice or running into any dead ends. Which route should you take? Draw a line to plan your escape. I see. Well, you can only turn if you hit a wall, so I can never reach the goal from this way. I can't go down, or this way, or that, or that. If I follow that logic and just trace a path backwards, then this should be easy. Slide all the way there. All the way, and, I suppose you'd have to come from this direction. So you go that way. All the way over here. Oh, Is that it? Yeah? I reached the goal without taking the same path twice or running into any dead ends. This seems simple. Just repeat our path, and there we go.
Let's see if I've got this right. Just as I suspected.
Great escape. You found the way out. The passages below are too narrow for all of us to move through at the same time. If we wish to get out of here quickly, we'll need to split into 2 groups. I don't like it, but it seems we've no choice. Now who should I take with me? You always get to be the gentleman. This time let me escort the young lady. Sorry, but I prefer your coming with me, Don Paolo. Very well then, Flora and I will break off. Luke, you go with the professor and help him keep an eye on Don Paolo. Little Luke, trade with me. I want to be in the professor's group. Flora, we'll see each other again soon enough. Go with Big Luke and we'll meet back at the hotel. Alright, our groups are set. Let's get moving. Ouch! What did I just run into? Let me guess, a wall? Let me feel. This might actually be a door. Oh yeah, it is. There's a handle here. Phew. Great, now where are we? We're at the bottom of an emergency stairwell. There should be a way out of the building here somewhere. Boy, I am loving this. This place is kind of a dump. Could that be a trap to keep out intruders like us? My word, look at this dust. It's making my eyes water. Ooh, plenty of hint coins. Dimitri must use these stairs to come and go as he pleases. At least he's getting his cardio. This door should take us outside. Well, look at that. We made it out. The family is bound to have men in the vicinity. We need to put some distance between us and the pagoda. Yeah, can I? I'm just gonna go in, yeah. Returning to the pagoda when it's under such heavy guard would be foolish and dangerous. I love... can Don Paolo stay with us
I
forever?
still don't understand why Don Paolo's here. Can someone please explain that to me?
Oh, I'm ready to hear it.
Always with the questions. Won't you put a lid on it for a few minutes, you brat?
I most certainly will not.
Honestly, you two, would you please stop bickering? You're on the same side.
No, we aren't. Are
And
we?
while I'm getting things off my chest, why the heck did I have to play the decoy who gets caught?
Oh my god, I didn't say anything, but I was thinking, is there a chance that Layton actually reached out and recruited Don Paolo for this? I think that may be the case. What?
Come now, Paul. It wasn't that bad.
Paul?
Your role was certainly the more exciting one.
Professor, you still haven't explained what happened back there.
I knew we'd be monitored from the moment we stepped foot inside the pagoda. So I wanted to make sure we had at least one trick up our collective sleeve. Don Paolo, master of deception and disguise, seemed like the perfect man to employ for the task.
Do you, have his phone number? What?
You two are friends? That's the first I've heard of this.
Ha! Don't get it confused, kid. I'm no friend of his. We both want answers to the same questions. So we decided to work together. That's all.
He does?
When did this start?
Please tell me.
Tell me, Luke, when we visited Dr. Schrader, did anything he said strike you as strange?
No, not really.
Well, honestly, it was what he didn't mention that was strange.
It was his greeting that made me suspicious.
Really?
Huh?
Who's that? Oh, it's you, Hershel. and little Luke.
Oh. Little Luke. Okay. Okay. Little Luke. I didn't think anything of it. That's such a normal way to greet a kid. Especially like an old grandpa dude. Oh, man.
Sure, I remember it. But what of it?
He didn't seem terribly surprised to see little Luke, did he?
Oh, of course. In the future, I'm not a kid anymore. But the doctor didn't even notice.
Precisely.
That means Dr. Schrader was...
Don Paulo in disguise, yes.
Oh my god! So Don Paulo messed with the X-ray to put a mouse in there? Oh man, he's good at his craft.
So you knew he was a fake before he even said 4 sentences. Wow, you're good, Professor.
That planted the seed of doubt, though I didn't confirm my suspicion until much later.
Did Don Paulo pose as anyone else?
Yes, he did a bit of spying on us as Dean Del Mono when we met him last.
That makes sense.
From the moment I laid eyes on him, it was obvious we were dealing with an imposter.
Amazing. How did you know?
His white hair gave it away.
But white hair seems perfectly natural on a man his age.
Let me guess, the real Dean wears a wig?
Not if he wears a wig.
Ah!
He let me in on his secret some time ago. He's been bald for ages. Don Paulo mistakenly selected a white wig to show how much Dean Del Mono had aged.
Wow, nice work there, Professor.
Shortly after that, I confronted Don Paulo and had him tell me everything.
When and how?
It seems Dmitri had been paying him quite handsomely to make sure we headed toward the pagoda. I filled Don Paulo in on all the strange happenings we've witnessed here. And then I requested his assistance in solving this mystery.
But when?
Well, that all makes sense, I suppose. But the part I still don't get is why Don Paulo decided he wanted to help us. After all, this is the fellow who tried to run us over with a Ferris wheel.
Oh, I really want to see the faces of people who made this their first Layton game.
That's none of your business, brat.
Hey, call me a brat again and just see what happens.
It was Claire, Luke. It all had to do with Claire.
What?
The woman Dmitri was talking about?
Claire was my girlfriend back when I was just starting my academic career. She was a researcher who worked in the same laboratory as Dmitri.
Oh no, so she...
Yes, the last time I saw her, she was on her way to the lab the day of that massive explosion. The oddest thing is that the accident received very little media coverage. It's clear someone with a lot of influence was suppressing information about the incident. I did everything I could to research the matter on my own. My efforts were largely fruitless.
I had no idea.
It's likely that Dmitri feels he is to blame for Claire's death. His obsession with going back in time seems like a twisted version of atonement.
What a terribly sad story. But what does it have to do with Don Paulo?
Well, Luke, as it turns out, Dmitri and I weren't the only ones with strong feelings for Claire.
What? Really?
No way. You mean...
What? Don't act so surprised. I have feelings too, you know.
You do? Oh, surprises after surprises.
Thanks for meeting me on such short notice, Hershel.
Oh, no. It's my pleasure.
Here, this is for you.
An invitation to
What is
Smash
it?
Brothers?
A letter, of course. Read it at home.
Why don't you just tell me what it says? I'm right here.
My, making this quite difficult. What I want to say is, well, in short, this.
This is the best villain origin story I have ever seen.
Layton! You! You will pay for this someday!
What was that?
Layton has been my arch nemesis ever since that fateful day.
It's like I'm watching a shitpost. What is this? What is this? Oh man. My decision to do a Let's Play of the entire Layton series was worth it just for this recording session here. Oh, I am. Oh man, this is great.
I see.
Yes, though it's worth mentioning that I had no inkling of Paul's crush until he told me himself. He was in the year above me at university. Imagine my surprise when I learned that Don Paolo was none other than my old classmate, Paul.
Don Paolo's a fake name. It's just an evil supervillain name.
I had no idea you'd been through so much. Sorry for being so mean to you, Paul.
Ugh. Spare me your sappy sympathy. And my name is Don Paolo. Address me as such, boy.
Anyway, you put on quite the performance, Don Paolo. With you distracting Dimitri, I had just enough time to do some sleuthing in the area.
So that's what you were up to while we were climbing the pagoda. Did you find anything?
Yes, but I need to confirm a few facts before I can connect all the dots.
Then it sounds like that should be our next move. Where to, Professor?
Oh, I'll let you ponder that for yourself. But first, we should head back to the hotel. Flora and the other Luke are waiting for us there.
Chapter 10, Across the Thames. Yeah, we're going to the lighthouse. Is that a nuclear reactor? Oh yeah, I guess there was a reactor on the other side of the river. Oh, maybe we aren't going to the lighthouse. Banana. Where do I even start? Everything is so good. I really just do not know where to begin with expressing my feelings. I feel like everything has led to this moment. The past 2 games, everything up till now, for this? Oh man. Don Paolo, I didn't think it was possible, but he's an even bigger loser than I thought he was. Incredible. Truly incredible. Right. So if he sticks around with us in our party for the rest of the game, I doubt he would, but it'd be pretty cool if he did. Okay, so on this more serious subject, I think this is a moment where Fluke will play his hand if indeed he is not who he says he is. I don't think he's working with Dimitri is the craziest thing. I'm not getting that vibe. And I think if he is not who he says he is and is actually malevolent, I think this may be the point where he plays his hand. As sad as it is to think, I think he may kidnap Flora and hold her hostage. I don't know. If I were someone who was had unclear intentions and witnessed Layton do that bullshittery just now, I'd be freaking out and realizing, oh yeah, okay, it's time to take more drastic measures. Let's kidnap this girl. I'm just over the moon. I saw it. I saw Layton's bald head. It wasn't Layton, it was just Don Paolo's bald head, but it looked like it for a second there, and I got real happy. Banana. I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more of Professor Layton and Peak Fiction. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.